We're at the end of the season again. We're not getting relegated. We're not going to get into any sort of European football. Pretty much a dead rubber. But it is the final game of the season against Juventus. And then we need an absolute massive squad overhaul if we're ever going to break into European football. So we're back after 37 games and we are well away from the relegation zone. But of course, the same story once again, massively away from any sort of European football. But we're in ninth position. If we can win our final game of the day now, which is away at Juventus, so probably not going to happen, we could end up finishing in the top half for the first time. But of course, if anyone down from Lazio, Genoa, Sassuolo, they can all overtake us if they win their games and put us into the bottom half. But the higher we finish, the more prize money we'll get, and all that is massively important to us. Now, the board and the supporters are both absolutely thrilled. We're developing players using the club's youth system. We're playing entertaining soccer. We've signed people from the lower levels of the domestic game, and the same goes for the supporters. They're pleased that we've become an established Serie A team, playing high-tempo soccer, and once again, developing players using the club's youth system. We are doing that, and we've got some other good young players, as you know, to bring through. And the 5-year plan doesn't change for us. Every single year, they want us to continue being a mid-table team. But we say that, it says that there, but on here it says avoid a relegation battle. So anything above 18, I think the board are going to be thrilled. But we need to start achieving a little bit more, whether it's a nice run in the Coppa Italia, whether it's battling for some sort of European football, whether it's the Conference League. It would be nice, you know, if we're going to progress as a team, we need to get into them European places, break into there and get some more prize money coming into the club, because our finances at the end of the season now, we're at nearly minus £12 million. It's getting worse as well, month upon month. And looking at that there, we're only going to get like £7 million to spend next season. But obviously, we'll have a look at that after the game. Can't see us getting much more than that. But money is a massive problem at the moment. 1.234 million we're losing on average. So, you know, a higher league place finish, more money in. European football, maybe one day, a lot more money coming in, and we can start to invest it back into the team. But like I said, we have started to put a nice run of form together again towards the end of the season. Just like we did last year, we finished strong, had a terrible period there, and it's the same thing again, really torrid between January and the end of Feb. But after that, we started to put some points on the board and dragged us away from that relegation zone and towards safety. But today's final game of the season, Juve away, they're in 5th position. They are not going to finish any higher or lower, so they're pretty much safe in what they're doing. Hopefully we can put a performance in today. Juve, nothing to play for. We're playing for a top half finish. Now on the squad, we've got a few players returning to fitness. We know Belladinelli is back from after that torn calf muscle. Satriano, who was out for 3 months, not going to be back until next year, but he is recovering. Grassi is banned for the final game of the season, and Casace is not going to be back until next year as well. But on the transfers, next season, also in the summer transfer window, Grassi, he's put a request in to leave. He said he's had enough at the club. He wants a new challenge. And at 31 years of age, he's been here 4 years. He wants a new challenge. He's going to get it if we can get the right offers in for him. And it will free up a little bit of wage budget as well. He's on £30,000 a week and potentially could cash in a few £1 million for him. And with all the loans going back to their parent clubs, we're going to need to strengthen again and hopefully get some more quality. And we'll have to have a look at who we can ship out. But like I said, Grash is going to be one of them. We might look to let go Crespi, Applecamp potentially. We've got a lot of people on here not really offering us too much, so we may look to make a few moves in the team. But we have got some players wanted. Lotka wanted by AC Milan and Newcastle United. Now he's valued at £20 million. Can we get that sort of money for him? If we can get £20 million around that sort of area from Newcastle or AC Milan, we'll take it and we'll invest it back into somebody else, because that will be a lot of money for us. Besides to lose him, but it is what it is. Ismaili also wanted by Norwich City. Belladinelli wanted by Norwich, and Fazzini wanted by Udinese as well. So we obviously won't be letting go either of these two if we can help it. But if we have to move some other players on and we get the right offers and the right amount of money coming in, I'm not going to be scared to accept the deals and invest the money smartly and shrewdly to get this squad where it needs to be. But this is your team today to take on Juve at the Alliance Stadium. There's a few changes in there because we know we've got no Grassi and we know we've got, what's his name at the bottom here, no Casace as well. So Lotka in goal, Bruckner at left back, Citadani, Ismaili at centre half, Missouri, who this year has been our best player at the football club. Fantastic to see. Belladonna is in the middle of the park with Tomiak. I could have put Busio in there, but I want a little bit of physicality today in the middle of the park, so opted for Tomiak. On the left, we've got Morstedt, Fazzini in the attacking midfield area, Spendi on the right, and Giuliano Simeone up front, who, to be fair, none of our strikers have really done much this year. That's why it's been a bit of a struggle. But he has bagged himself a few goals off the bench. Hopefully, he can continue his scoring today. He is only on loan to the end of the season. He will be going back. We have got an optional future fee of £1.8 million. Whether I swoop on that, I'm not too sure, but we'll need a little bit of cover in the striker department because we're really, really short on quality in the area, and we've only a small amount of transfer budget potentially going to be available. We're going to need to be smart, and he does offer us a little bit of meat in the room. Now, Juve matching us man for man on the field in the 4-2-3-1. We know how good they are. Gonzalez, Yildiz, Koopmeiners, Vlahovic, who killed us a few months ago in the league, and a very experienced midfield partnership of Locatelli and Pogba. They're playing their full-strength team. They obviously want to end on a high, and we could potentially get absolutely smashed against these now in the season on a bit of a downer and not finishing the top half, which would be pretty upsetting for us. But we need to put in a performance today, defend well, attack well, and be efficient in front of goal. Let's get into it now. Let's take on the mighty Juventus. Man, I'm not looking forward to this game. Juve did absolutely smash us 5-2 at our ground, so us going away from home is probably not going to fare us much better. We know how good they are. We're going to need to be our absolute best today if we are going to get anything out of this game. But Tomiak, that's what we wanted him in there for. A bit of a battling presence in the middle of the park. Finds Missouri out wide to the right, drifts down, stupid shot. He's going to go out for an Empoli corner. And we have been a bit better from dead ball situations over the past few weeks. Belladonna to deliver. We know Morstedt is a danger. Fazzini, but it's nothing. De Giorgio comes out to collect it, puts the ball across. Missouri steps in, drives forward, going forward again, strikes it. It's a good save from the goalkeeper, but we're looking really, really good with the ball at our feet, and he also out of possession. Corner to be swung in again, put in, heady clear this time. Ismaili, Spendi is going to get there first. Out wide to Belladonna, get there, he does get there, put it in, doesn't, runs into Fife. Not good enough, had a chance to cross it. The first corner now for Juve, Koopmeiners to deliver it into the box. It's cleared this time. Yildiz recycling it back to Koopmeiners, crossed in, and Bremer should have probably done a little bit better with the ball. Scores remain 0-0. We're nice and patient in our build-up at the moment. Not really. Well, Juve aren't really pressing us too hard up the pitch, which is nice. That is an absolutely criminal ball. Who was that? I'm not too sure. Pogba, Nico, Pogba again. Fife's in. It's a great tackle from Fife. Pogba, get out to him. And it's a good save from Lotka. I'm not too sure who played that suicidal ball into the middle of the park to nobody. Almost punished. Almost. Get it away now. Yildiz is there. Get out to him now. He's offside. Offside, surely. No, Koopmeiners again. They're turning the screw now, Juve. They've done this last game. Tomiak battling away. Does fantastically to win the ball back. Exactly what he wanted from him. That's not much better, though. Could have got the pass away. Missouri. Tomiak, great ball, Missouri. Get in the box, son. Spendi's there. Spendi's got a little bit of space. Strikes it, forces another save from the goalkeeper. Really end-to-end stuff at the moment. Let's find a blue shirt. Not into the goalkeeper's hands. It's put in. Fazzini. Cleared. It is going to go out of play. We're having a bit more possession than Juve at the moment and a few more shots, but that means diddly squat. We know how good these can be in front of goal. They can be clinical, can be efficient. Yildiz, Lotka. Easy save. 44 minutes, and we are not going to concede at the end of the first half for a change, which is nice. I'm going to say it was a very good first half. Keep it up. Simeone is going to come out. We're going to get on Jean up front. Crespi is probably going to be leaving at the end of the season. Spendi's been poor. Fazzini's been poor. I think what I might do, in fact, before we start doing that, Morstedt go up front. Simeone can come out for Jean on the left-hand side. And I think then Spendi can play better with his right foot. Jean is weaker. We'll keep it as it is for there. Keep it as it is. And it's a shame we can't get Citadani. We just can't seem to get any good centre-backs in. Go on. Let's see what we get next year. We had Calafiori, who was doing fantastic. Cittadini's come in, doing absolutely fantastic again. We are going to lose him at the end of the year, which is pretty sad. Spendi is going to have to come off. Yellow card, 6.3. Who have we got? We've got Applecamp. I do want to get Applecamp on. We know he can deliver on the field. And Fazzini, not really cutting the mustard too much in the attacking midfielder area at the moment. But we know the quality he has got to change the game. Fazzini, that's better. Belladinelli. Bruckner, deliver. Bruckner shoots. It's a poor shot. Not really going to do. The goalkeeper's not going to struggle with that. But at the moment, I think we've been the better team. 7 shots there, 5. Terrible. Wins the ball back, but loses it again straight away. Jan putting his defence in a little bit of trouble here. Nico, it is good defending to get the ball back. Fazzini, I'm going to demand a little bit more. I might bring on a youngster for Falomi in a minute. Get him a little bit of game time against a really, really good team in Juventus. More step batting away. Jan, we can't make nothing of it. So I think we are going to make a change now. Fazzini's going to come out. We're going to bring on the youngster in Matteo Falomi. Get him a little bit of game time. See how we get on. Missouri's there. It's cleared. Are we going to get up first? We don't get there. Applecamp does. Falomi back to Ismaili. Be nice for the young kids to get a goal today. Missouri. Oh, God blimey. Ismaili, get rid of it. Jan's in there. Jan, put it across, son. Keeps it in. Bruckner. Bruckner again, pulling the trigger. He loves that, doesn't he, Bruckner? Loves it. Demand more. Tomiak is going to come out. We're going to get on Busio. Get some fresh legs on for the final 15. Applecamp, we know he can deliver a good corner. Morstedt, he's got a second chance to put it into the box. Doesn't deliver it. Falomi. Back out Cittadini. Bruckner again. I tell you what the hell is he doing? Bruckner, where are you? We're going to here now. Where is it now? Shoot less often. If you're going to do stuff like that, we've had plenty of opportunities today, but you've just been having willy-nilly punts on goal, and we couldn't have been punished. Jan keeps it in. Nothing silly. Bruckner. Was a silly ball. Nico's in there, strikes it. It is blocked this time. Back out to Pogba. Filip Kostic, Cambiasso, the danger man down the left-hand side, delivers it across. Ismaili's there, clears it out. Busio goes long. Applecamp's not going to get there. I thought that was a real opportunity there to hit him on the break. And that is an injury. Aren't they going to put the ball out? Aren't they going to put the ball out? We've gone down with the ball. The play continues. Juve, this is disgusting. Cross into the box. And we get away with it. Benadelli is hurt. And I can't believe they never put the ball out for us. The ball's in our possession. He went down and nothing. And Jan, what the freaking hell are you doing? We're down to 10 men now. And forced a good save from Lotka. Belladinelli gets back on the field now. Let's give him a bit of encouragement. Jan. In fact, we're having a lot of problems down there. Jan, go up front. More step back onto that side. A little bit better with the ball at his feet. Jan just keeps losing possession for us down there. Lotka, Belladinelli, get back on the field. It's a bruised ankle. You're going to be fine. Done ourselves proud today, no matter what happens in the end. Kostic is there, Cambiasso, and we have been absolutely undone. At the end, 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. We couldn't hold on to it, and I'm disappointed with the actual attitude of the Juve players. We've had people down. There was 10 men on the field. They didn't put the ball out. There was no... He's got to get back. I knew Cambiasso was going to strike against us. It's a good finish. He's probably going to be full time now. We're already 15 seconds over the allotted time. Yield is coming forward. Weah again. Is he going to deliver across to the box? We win it back with Bruckner. Belladinelli, that is definitely going to be full time. The referee's not going to allow play to continue, and he doesn't. And we go down 1-0. And in my opinion, it was a very, very even game. And on another day, if we had some better attacking players, we probably could have won in the end. But I'm just a bit disgusted still how they almost tried to carry on after we had a player stiffed and he was in possession of the ball. So disgusted from Juve. We end up losing. What does that mean for the league table? So after 38 games, we do eventually, fantastically, superbly break into the top half for the first time in the save. It's definitely progress. And I will take that 9th place finish, only 2 places outside away from the European places. Granted, it's a lot of points away, but we don't care. 9th place finish. And not only that, we've been given £4.2 million for finishing 9th. So the further you get the league, of course, the higher money you're going to get. And it's just really, really good to see some money going back into the coffers. We need it. We're short on cash, but we've definitely progressed over the past few seasons. And, you know, I'm happy getting into that top half. Superb. We're away from the relegation zone. Hopefully we can keep on building on that now. As we head in now to the summer transfer window, the players are going to get a well-earned break. You will see a lot of players leaving the club. There's some players that are unhappy, that do want to move, the likes of Grassi. Kenneth Schmidt wants to move as well. But also, like we said earlier on, if we can get some decent offers in for Lotka, for Gallardi, for Fazzini, if the money's right, we're not going to hold these players back from leaving the club. But Luca Belladinelli, wanted by Norwich. Norwich are not very good. We're not going to sell him. He's a very, very important player to us, and he's coming into the prime years now of his career, so I want to keep hold of him. But I expect to see a very fresh, new look team for the next season. I'm really going to try and invest a lot of our money in one really good centre half, some of the quality of Cittadini or of Calafiori, somewhere around the area if we can, because this guy's been unbelievable for us. We're not going to get him back on another loan. I think they're going to want to put him into the first team, so it'd be a shame to lose this kid. He's been superb, but we'll see who's available on the loan market. But I really want to try and make the players our own, but it's all going to depend on what sort of money we've got to work with. On the goalkeeper front, we're going to look to bring in another goalkeeper. I don't think Di Maria, I think he's got a little bit better. I'm going to have to bring in somebody else. I think he's a little bit too young to be in the team at the moment. So a centre-back, another goalkeeper, because Ravaglia will be returning on his loan spell to Bologna. So we're going to get a goalkeeper, a solid centre-half, and I'm going to look for a really, really good striker, because Morstedt's leaving. Jan's not very good. Crespi is not very good. Simeone will be returning to Atletico Madrid. And Morstedt, he's been really good for us this year. 11 goals, 2 assists. He's been our top goal scorer. But I think they've only got a cheap minimum fee release clause on him. But £3.9 million, it seems like a lot of money for us, especially when we're not really going to get too much. Look at this now. We've got just shy of £7 million. We'll have to see what we can work in the market, but it's going to be an interesting summer. We need to improve year upon year and hopefully keep pushing ourselves up that league table. So a loss to Juve in the end. It was a very, very hard fought game. We put ourselves about the field. We had chances to win it, couldn't quite take our chances on the day. But now it's time for me to go and hopefully work a little bit of magic in the transfer market. We haven't got a lot of money to spend. We're going to have to be very shrewd in what we're doing. We're going to have to sell to buy, but hopefully we can bring the right players in for next season. I will see you all on the next episode, where we will come back and have a look at every single player in and out of the football club. Hopefully it's not a disaster again of a transfer window. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. It is massively appreciated. Until next time, guys, peace out.